Brian, how does someone, let's say, who might be in a point of their life where they might be a new college student, they might be in college, they might be in the workforce, whatever, and they're like, I don't know what my why is. How does
Hmm.
someone find their why?
So everybody has a different path. I will tell you, I don't even know if you look for your why. And the reason I say that is because remember earlier we were talking about miracles. I just kind of brought that up. People are like, I need a miracle. And they're always looking for like the heavens to part
Hmm.
and, like something, a bolt of lightning to come down. And I pointed out to you, it's these little things, right? So when you are going through your stages of life, it's a big thing for you to just embrace those moments, learn, grow, continue to be a good, positive person. Do the right thing. As I say, like at my home, with my kids, hey, do good, trust God, right? And so here's what happened for me. I don't really know what my life's mission is. I'm just going along.
Really?
I'm picking up skills. It's kind of like I told you the story about how I became an announcer up here. I didn't know I was going to go through the volleyball thing, but I knew that if I just keep preparing, it was going to happen. So I'm going through just picking up skills, picking up knowledge. Hey, I had no intention of being a teacher. It just fell into place. It just happened that way, right? So, I had no intention of going out and becoming a public speaker. It just happened. People heard it. They're like, hey, come do this. So I'm watching, of all things, I was watching kind of one of the morning football programs. And I heard a player say, his life's mission was to impact people. And football was just a venue for him to impact people. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, I didn't plan to be a teacher. I didn't necessarily plan to be a football coach.
Mm.
But I said, wow. I was always told and taught in my house, you'd rather have influence than affluence. See, people are always chasing the dollar, but you'd rather have influence because if you have influence, you can move millions of people. So I started looking back and I went, damn, that's why I got this skill set. That's why I can sit down and have these conversations.
Wow.
Because every day I touch 100 different students.
Mm.
Every day, 100 different students, right? So I go through a week, it's 500 students I touch.
Adds up.
Then I go through
Mhm.
5, 6 years of that. Now you're talking thousands. Then I coach 60, 70 kids on a team every year. Like
Mm.
you're so it became very crystal clear to me.
Yeah.
This is what, my mission is. This is why I have this particular skill set and I need to use it.
Right.
Because if you don't use it, it goes away. So every opportunity I get to make it positive, like, you were asking me, hey, can we do the podcast? And I was like, hey, just set it up. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? I was actually just at Sea Home at the weight room,
Uh-huh.
looking. I was talking to another coach, and I was like, hey, I got to do this podcast. And he's like, well, what's that about? And I was like, you know what? We're just going to talk about, who we are, meaning people of color in Bellingham, and just what that experience means. But I said, here's the best part. It may start off like that, but it's going to morph into two guys just having a conversation about life, about being better, about how you can move forward in life, regardless of who you are, regardless of what culture you're in. Don't worry about finding your why. Just keep getting your skill set.
Mm.
Keep building your skill set. And when the time's right,
Mm.
it's going to be real clear to you. When the time's right, it's just going to
Wow.
pop out. And damn it, when you see it, go for it. No risk it, no biscuit. We ain't ever scared,
Mm-mm.
right? We just keep getting up, right? So this right here, remember when I was talking to you about your why,
Yeah.
right? Because that's important. I ask people that a lot, and it catches people off guard. So people say, well, what's your why? And like I just told you, somebody did it for me, so I owe, right? And I have the talent to do it. That's the gift I have. So, hey, You take a gift, you don't take it lightly. So you put it to work, and you put it to work for a positive reason. So that's what's happening with that.
Man.
Don't be stressed about finding your why. Just continue to grow, continue to develop your skills, continue to trust the process, and when the time is right, it will reveal yourself crystal clear to you.
You'll just know, pretty
You'll
much.
know.
You'll know.
You'll know. Yeah, you'll know.
Because I used to have, like, honestly, when I used to think about my why, I was like, oh, wow, all these people that know their why already, like a Denzel Washington
Yeah.
or some other motivational speaker. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
it
yeah, probably
happens.
the heavens parted and they had like a once in a lifetime type of, that, like,
It
that
may
used to be my
happen.
vision of
It
how.
may happen, but you already have a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
You just said at the start of this is season 3. Guess what? I don't have 3 seasons of a podcast.
Uh-huh.
I would bet you this much, right? Go outside of your circle that you're in. Ask a bunch of people, hey, how many podcasts have you done? Don't worry, I'll wait, because you know what they're going to tell you? Maybe 1, maybe 2. You got 3 seasons. You don't even know. You're already on your path. You're looking at it through somebody else's eyes. You have eyes in front of your head so you can see where you're going, not where you've been. So look at where you're going, not where somebody else is going. Stay on your path, and you would be surprised what you've already done that you don't even know you've done.
Because, like you said, it's the small moments.
It's
and you don't even
the
know.
little things, baby.
There
And
we
they
go.
add up to all the big things, right? 3 seasons, hey, your focus is right. Your dedication to it is right. You're expanding your footprint. Remember we talked about that? You met me. I talked to you. Hey, I teach a marketing class. I will help you expand your footprint. Like, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Small things, little pieces you put together. You happen to show up in an MLK event. Somehow, here we are. Little things.
It's funny because I woke up and I was just scrolling through Instagram and I'm like, MLK event from 10 to 2. And it was already 11. I was like, shoot, let's go.
So, in your mind, stop for a second and think about that. What would be the odds of that? What would be the odds of you seeing that at that particular time in history? You making that decision and you getting there and being impacted by me being. So this is what I'm talking. Like, people are looking for these miracles. To me, that's one right there. Because that didn't happen to 100,000 other people that day, but it happened to you.
What is up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to that episode. Make sure to click the subscribe, follow button, as well as the bell to get notified on all my new content that is coming out every Wednesday and every other day. And make sure to click that link in the description down below to get access to all my socials and any other platforms that I have my podcast on. And until next time, y'all, peace.